You know why the GOP is attacking vets? Because they don't have to be one. In other words, they know they're in a position they can send the healthy people over into the Army, do the drafts, do whatever they want to do to go after people because they know they don't have to be responsible for it. It's the same reason why the same people are ruling over your medical care who already have medical care, and they're cutting everybody's medical care but basically theirs. And the idea is that we have a party here that is doing this. I'm going to give you some analysis on this. What's been happening over the last 22 weeks is the fact that we have had the judicial branch, the ACLU and Indivisible and MoveOn.org and the other nonprofits. And then the third group is the most democratic of all, the governors, the 23 governors and AGs who have held it down, including here in my state. Big shout out to J.B. Pritzker and Kwame Raoul. These have been the people who have been truly fighting for our freaking freedom. And we should give them a big up to them and love to them and support them in any way we can, because they are not going to let this happen to us. And they proved that in the last 22 weeks. Remember, Donald Trump right now is 9-91 in court cases, and he's going to lose a lot more. He's going to have, by the end of the year, probably the end of the month, dare I say, 100+ losses. And he doesn't want people to know that. He'd rather you be looking at his gimmicky $400 million plane, or look at his gimmicky, I'm going to open Alcatraz. This is all gimmicky BS. Even his extreme, like, I'm going to attack Iran, because if he attacks Iran, we really don't look at the real core problems, the real things happening, like the big, beautiful BS bill, the Epstein stuff. We don't look at that because we're too busy outraged by this knucker sucker fool who comes up in here trying to pull this mess with us over and over again. So yeah, definitely, let's attack the vets. The ones when we say we love veterans, we beat our heart and we wave the flag. It's amazing how this group claims to love America but clearly can't stand Americans, right? This is the group we're dealing with right now. But the good news is we're winning, and we're winning repeatedly, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to think you are losing. You need to step down. You need to be afraid. You need to act in fear. No, don't act in fear. Act in faith. Act in understanding. This is not about you being stressed, but have strategy. This is not about you being in anxiety, but having an assessment. How do you do that? Here's the first thing you're going to invest in. Obviously, you're subscribed to my channel, right? If you're not, you should be. The second thing is right here on YouTube. If you go under my homepage of my channel, you will see memberships. Get the Diamond membership. It's only $7.99, and it's worth it because I have private content that I put in there under that Diamond membership. If you really need somebody to talk to personally about your situation on a regular basis, email and have somebody who has 2 lives a week talking about it. Join my Clarity Group. Go to the homepage of my area and you will see it right there, Clarity Group. And you can see the link, Clarity Group. You can look inside the video here, description, Clarity Group, because it's 20. The YouTube one is simple. It's $7.99 a month. You can join that. That's fine. If you don't have much money, it's $8. Okay? But if you go to YouTube, if you go to, my Clarity Group link, that's a higher end stuff because you can reach me personally for $20 a month, less than the cost of a large pizza. And you'll get lives, 2 lives with recordings in most cases every week. I say in most cases because sometimes I do lives that I ain't recording shit and I'm saying stuff off the record. I used to work on Kamala Harris's campaign. I got 30 years marketing branding experience. Used to work for Universal, DreamWorks, MCA, iHeartMedia, and a whole bunch of people. I've been running my own business for the last 20 years. By the way, the third group is the Moneymakers group. You see how I'm making thousands of dollars all the time. How I've made tens of thousands of dollars just within this year alone. You also see what I've been doing for the last, just from experience, 20 years experience, so you can make a bag in the middle of the Trump era. And yes, you can. Every one of you can. You can use your knowledge, talent, skills, experience to do it. You're more valuable than you think. All of that said, you know what to do. 1, subscribe here. 2, either join my YouTube, or 3, get really hard and go over to my Clarity Group, because my Clarity Group, actually, there's a deal right now for a year. You can get $400, and it's totally worth it. Ain't nobody in the world. Think about it. Inside of a year, we're talking about 52 lives and being able to reach somebody anytime. And I work around the clock. Think about when I'm posting this. I'm real. I live this life. But I know for sure that we're going to win and we're going to make it. The goal is to outlast this mother. We're running a marathon. They're running a sprint. Okay, that's the difference. They're trying to play checkers in a chess world. We got this. But you need to hear that sometimes repeatedly, especially if your benefits are online, if your job's online, or your freedom's online. Get in one of these groups.